Every good deed I do, I can do enthusiastically and seriously, because this could be the purpose for which I was born. It's that you have to allow the happiness of life to be experienced. And the way to get there is recognize that you're getting more than you deserve. That produces gratitude. Gratitude makes you more enthusiastic about the pursuits of life, the obligations in life, life itself. You become more enthusiastic, and that produces the happiness that has been there all along, but we got distracted, or we were too heavy to allow the happiness to be felt. So it's not enough to say, don't worry, be happy. There's much better reason, much more reason for happiness. We just have to tap into it. Another one?
Yeah.
One of the really mysterious statements, verses, in the story of Esther, in the scroll, in the Megillah, Mordechai knows that the Jews are in danger. Esther is now living in the palace. She is the queen. Mordechai is her uncle, and Mordechai says, go to the king and plead with him to save your people. Esther says, you know how dangerous that is? Anyone who shows up at the palace uninvited is liable to lose their head. So now Mordechai wants her to risk her life. And yet he makes this very strange statement. Salvation will come to the Jewish people from some other source if you don't go. But you will have lost an opportunity to do something for yourself and your family, your history. What a strange thing to say to somebody when you want to encourage them to risk their life. He is saying, don't worry, the Jewish people will be fine without you. But you will miss an opportunity. And for this I should risk my life? So what we see from this is something really amazing. Everybody would agree that to save your entire nation, you should risk your life. Even to save one other life, you risk your life. But should you risk your life to take advantage of an opportunity to do something great? Mordechai is saying to Esther, and this is a lesson in life for everybody, Mordechai is saying to Esther, I'm not asking you to save the people, to save the planet, to save the world. Let's not get overly dramatic. Those are not the only occasions in which you risk your life. We are all born with a purpose. We're here in this world with a purpose. We're not exactly sure what that purpose is or where that purpose is going to happen, but we know that there is a purpose. We also know that the purpose is to do something positive to make life on earth better. For somebody, for all people. The purpose is to add to the goodness of the world. Where, with whom, how, and when, we don't know. And so we have to take advantage of every opportunity because this could be the one. That's a good plan. Every good deed I do, I can do enthusiastically and seriously because this could be the purpose for which I was born. That can become a little more particular and specific. Every circumstance in life has a purpose. So Esther, very strangely, mysteriously, becomes the queen when there were much younger, probably prettier women, when the king was looking for a wife. And yet Esther, who was 65 at the time, is chosen to be the queen. Against her will, she was taken to the palace. She's there for 5 years. And then this happens. She is now in a position to do something for her people. Mordechai is saying to her, why should you risk your life? Not to save the Jewish people. The Jewish people are eternal. They're always going to be. But why do you think you're sitting there for 5 years against your will? Why do you think you won the beauty contest? Why do you think we're here in Persia instead of back in Israel? Everything is planned. Everything is for a purpose. If this is the reason that you were chosen queen, and you don't do what you can do at this moment, you have wasted not only the day, the 5 years, the contest, the becoming a queen, coming to Persia, the whole thing, your whole past history would be a failure if you don't take advantage of this moment. And to fulfill your particular purpose for which you were born, which is your life, for that it's worth risking your life. Because there's nothing greater than fulfilling the purpose for which we were born. So the awareness that everything has a reason and everything has a purpose, and there are no mistakes and there are no coincidences, where you are, who you are, what you have as your potential, the things you are capable of achieving, they're all there for a reason. They're there purposefully. God gives us the tools, the conditions, and the circumstances in which we can fulfill our particular, individual, personal purpose. So we look around and we see, where are we? Where am I? Who do I come in contact with? What is my place in the world? That's where I need to make a contribution. That's where I need to make a difference. Not if and when I become more influential. So no person can say, I'm not that important, my purpose is not that significant. To God it is. And Mordechai says to Esther, to fulfill your personal destiny, you should even risk your life, even if you're not saving the planet. Because the planet belongs to God and He will protect it better than any of us can. But the personal purpose for which each of us exists, only we can. God will not do that for us. He'll give you the opportunity, He'll set up the circumstances, He'll set the stage, but you got to read the lines. You got to do what you were created to do. If you have more influence, then you got to use the maximum. You got to take advantage of all of it. A person who can influence 10 others, but influences only 5 others, not success. If you can influence 100 and you influence 99, not complete. So let's get enthusiastic about our purpose, about why we're here and solve the mystery of what that purpose is, look around. Who are you? Where are you? To whom? That's where you need to shine. I think the Indians used to say, blossom where you're planted. We should all be successful in fulfilling our purpose. If you enjoyed this conversation or this topic, and you're looking for more information, or you want to hear it again from another angle, there's a way to do that. And that is in this book. It's all there. Order it from Amazon. You can read it, reread it, and share it in this book. It's all there. Order it from Amazon. You can read it, reread it, and share it. I want to invite you to join us as VIPs, partners in our work, and join us also for a personal chat with other members of the VIP club. We talk about many things. There's an opportunity to ask, to respond, to make a comment, to meet the other supporters, and together we can really make a difference in Jewish life and in life in general. So join us. It's goodtoknow.org. Log in, call, make contact, and join us with the VIPs.